This is our first video for our new spec lessons on the sociology of education, and the new spec wants to start off with class and educational attainment. Educational attainment is the fancy way, the sociology way of saying what grades you get in school. If you say the grades you get, you'll get a low mark. If you say educational attainment, you'll get a higher mark. Educational attainment, the grades you get in school, is the phrase you must use. Okay, go back to recall the correlation between these two things. These two things are linked, correlated. Understand it. Meritocracy, intelligence, IQ, development, interest, support, determination, bothered, parents' evening, homework, quotients. So, put simply, the children of middle-class parents usually get better grades in school than the children of working-class parents. The big question in sociology is, why is this? Today, in this lesson, we're going to mostly look at the fact about this. It's a big statement I just made there. How do we back it up? So preschool, here's some data in this country, preschool. As you can see, these coloured bars, that's the poorest 20% of families, that's the richest 20% of families, and the ones in between. School readiness. Can you read it on 4? Can you pick up a pen? Can you write your own bomb? Only 32% of the poorer kids are ready for school when they're 3, compared to 63% of the richest kids, the middle class kids. Vocabulary, how many know enough words to start school? Again, the poorer kids know fewer words than the richer kids. Yeah. Year 1, again, richer kids know more words than the poorer kids. Conduct problems, hyperactivity, meaning can you handle school? Are you going to be badly behaved? As you see, the middle class kids better behaved. The working class kids having more conduct problems. Now we'll talk about why this is later on, what this might be, what it might be disguising, what's the truth behind this. But for now, you just got to know there's lots of evidence that this is true, and starting very early. Year 6. This chart we've seen loads of times. By, here you go, 122 months, end of year 6, your SATs. The green line, stupid kids from rich parents, improving. The grey line, very intelligent kids from poor parents, declining. So by the end of year 6, the stupid rich kids have overtaken the clever poor kids. And we'll end up with GCSEs. You can see here, look at these pale blue columns, just the pale blue. So middle class, just under 70% of kids getting good grades, unskilled manual, just about 30% getting good grades. So lots of evidence for this. It's in the papers every couple of years. Read that. 3 years, yeah. Working class kids, 3 years behind in their sort of reading ages, that sort of thing. So we have lots of information, lots of data that this is true. And I guess when the rest of the time, really looking at the why of this. So class, educational attainment, family class, and a child's grade at school. There should be no connection between these two factors because school is meant to be a meritocracy. What your mom and dad do for a job shouldn't be connected to what grade you get in GCSE English. But there is. If you're clever and working class, then you are less likely to go to university than an equally clever middle class child. Question is why? Various things to look at in a lot of detail in the next few lessons. 1, schools treat middle class and working class kids differently. The middle class are better at preparing their kids, educational success, and they value education more highly, e.g. they go to parents' evenings, that sort of thing. We call this cultural capital, and again, we're doing a lot more work on this over the next few lessons.